Hey guys, Dashes Maximus here, and I figured I'm gonna try to actually complete this one. I should be able to, because this is one of my favorite games. The add-on for Sid Meier's Civilization 4, which is Civilization Colonization. Let's see if I can get more of it in there. And I really do like this game, just because of the way it's set up. I always thought the, whole American colonies thing was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna do a quick game of this, just a little playthrough of it. And, I guess I'll just give you a run through of all four of the colonies that you can play as. The first one would be the Dutch colonies, which have 2 leaders like all the others, unless you get the add-ons, which are like just downloadable content. But, you have Peter Stuyvesant and Adrian Vanderdonk. Personally, I like Adrian better out of the leaders, only because of the charismatic thing, which I'll get into later. But Peter's not that bad. I'll get into their like attributes and stuff later. For English colonies, you have George Washington and John Adams. All the English colonies have tolerant, but Washington is disciplined, and Adams has libertarian, which I'll get into all these. French. Samuel de Champlain. The French have kind of good bonuses to be just at the beginning, or for the beginning game, because they have cooperative, which basically strengthens relationships with the natives. And they also have Louis de Frontenac. He's militaristic. Champlain is enterprising. Then you have Spanish, which is Simon Bolivar, conquistador and determined, and conquistador and resourceful, which would be Jose de San Martin. Personally, I like the Dutch colonies and the French colonies, so I think I'll play as the French with Samuel de Champlain. And a new world map. Caribbean map is basically like your basic islands map. And Pioneer, just because I am not the greatest at this game by any means. Ramon de Foix, I don't remember how I put that up, but okay. And here's a little loading screen. About Naruto League, I will be redoing all that, because I don't know, I just really screwed up on that, I felt. So the Royal Charter basically just tells you it's the year 1492, King of France sent you a colonial charter, and you have to found your colony, declare independence from your motherland, attaining a 50% rebel sentiment in all your settlements. Before time runs out, defend your fledgling country from the wrath of your motherland by wiping out all ground forces. You must complete your revolution before any other European colony. Which is basically, you have to revolt from your colony. And my game is gonna glitch here, but that's a caravel. And if you start as the Dutch, you get actually a better ship, which is the East Indiaman, I wanna say. I'll establish my colony in the New World. And you basically just let people off, and that's gonna be part of the game right there. Letting people off, and then going back to Europe. Alright, now, pioneer units are basically just to work the land. And usually, what you're going to want to use your soldier for is just to build your first settlement. And yeah, you can have land competition with the natives and other colonies. So we're going to found Quebec right here. And we got crabs, which you don't actually use resources, but you got crabs right here. And, you don't trade resources like you do in a normal civilization, but they really help you gain food, gold, basically all the essentials you need. And basically, oh, we met England, which means they're not that far away, in George Washington. I don't really need to do anything to you. So right now I'm gonna put a farm up right there, and then I'm gonna put 2 lodges up. Because that's basically all I can do. And of course, Jamestown is right next to us. And can we get anything? No. Alright. Let's go back. Yeah, the beginning game there's not as much to do. But, oh yeah, there's also market prices. Some goods will, gain and lose, value in your mother country, which is going to affect you by what you, because that's the stuff that you make. So, sometimes you will have high cotton prices, sometimes you have low cotton prices. The rum price in rum just raised, so, if we can make rum, which we can't yet, we could sell that at a high price. Here's the king aspect of it, and basically he's gonna make you kiss his ring, and and pay him gold. And you're gonna want to do that a lot at first, just pay the gold at first. But once you get like more established, then it's fine to just like say no and just deny him. Alright, so you just click this, sells the goods. We made 75 pieces of gold from 15 units of cotton. And then we get a seasoned scout, which is basically just the beginning scout of the game. Immigration. Immigration is basically like after a certain amount of turns, a unit will appear in Europe and will be ready to leave, and you can use that unit in your colony. And you just got another one, which is a firebrand preacher, which I can't really use yet, but at least effectively, because you need a church. What the firebrand preacher does is, if you have a church, it can help. He can really help boost your immigration rate, which is basically how many immigrants are going to want to come to New France. And treasure is also going to help you a lot, so, no open borders. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. So, the treasure, basically, you don't get all of it in the beginning, but, you get a good amount of it, so that, you have enough to... You have enough gold to, like, get started and everything. I'm actually gonna purchase a farmer, which is actually, you can purchase units in the little purchase section and just speed them up. Well, actually, no, they don't speed up, they just get them. So I'm gonna get a farmer, and I also have the firebrand preacher. And we have one farm there. I'm gonna have him build a lodge over there. And with native villages, they basically train people to have professions, and professions basically means that they generate the most out of that item that they can. So an expert fisherman will basically like have awesome rate of like how much fish he brings in, and they're gonna try to box us in, aren't they? So let's build over here a lodge. Yeah, they're gonna try to box us in, which is what I hate about England. They're really quick expansionists. Shit. Alright. Cotton. And now also lumber. Lumber's gonna be important. Lumber's important in the beginning of the game. So let's just have the preacher settle in here. Have this guy settle in here. Alright, settlement screen. Settlement screen is important. Basically you can manage what you're building, and you can also manage what your guys are doing. So I'm gonna have him go as a garrison, and there's a colonist outside the settlement. And why not have the preacher just do some cotton for now? Because we don't yet have what we need to generate more crosses, which is basically gonna help immigration. But I think I'm gonna end this video here. So like, comment, subscribe. I promise we're gonna finish this time, hopefully. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.